And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. Last season, we saw Al Horford rounding back into form. Good to see that after what had been his second season-ending pectoral muscle tear back in late 2013.
Exactly. I mean, the Hawks just had to bide their time while their best player was out. You saw once he returned, though, he makes a big difference for him.
And so Bazemore nails both of them.
And for me, Horford, one of the most unappreciated stars in the league. When he's healthy, he's every bit the franchise player because he really has no weakness. He does pretty much everything well on the floor. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
On the wing, Korver. The shot. And Bazemore kicks to Horford. Gasol with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Rose throws it down hard.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And it's Korver off the drive. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Korver.
And Horford, I mean, this guy does it all on the floor. But for me, his leadership, that's one of those real intangibles. And he's unselfish, all about his teammates and completely focused on winning. So when your best player has that commitment, it has to rub off on the other players.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
And the call will be against Al Horford.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, Atlanta. From downtown. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Korver. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Rose gets the bucket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
No one covering. Butler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
The offensive rebound. Here's Horford. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team. Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the two elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working.
Right.
So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a ways.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score, multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards, and it's Bazemore at the 3.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
The Hawks trail by 6. Rose with the double team. Bazemore passes to Millsap. Here's Bazemore, defended by Gibson. And Bazemore kicks to Horford. 6 to shoot. And he lays it straight in.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Butler on the wing. Here's the three. Rebound by the Hawks. Korver attacking. Bazemore dishes to Korver. Horford the pass to Teague. Banked in off the glass. Teague's got his first 2 points.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball moving out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Gibson. Here's Rose. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Rose has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls. Teague inside the line, and they get it back. And we finished one half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. The second quarter was when things really came together for them, and the result. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Noah is out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Teague can't hit. Chicago leading by 4. Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Stolen by Noah. Teague against Rose. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And Teague's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender, and I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Rejected by Gasol. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Atlanta ball. 3 points, Bulldogs.
26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the pass to Rose. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 18 points for Derrick Rose.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. Being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Bazemore off target with that shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls.
Okay, fans, now coming onto the court.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth.
Cheer them on.
The Bulls leading by 7. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Bazemore at the small forward position.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And it's Gasol penetrating. Lets a floater go, and Butler gets it to go. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches. And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Chicago.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost him, but Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were both focused and relentless, Kevin.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Derrick Rose. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Kicks it out to Gibson. Atlanta with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Looking to end the run, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Chicago.
That's good from Horford.
2 shots.
So Horford gets 2. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
He kicks it to Noah. Outside Rose. And so Chicago takes